Nikola Tesla has sparked so many of today's technology marvels, from Elon Musk's line of electric cars to NVIDIA's lightning-fast processor. The Serbian-American inventor has been the subject of a video game, a rock and roll band, a short film from Jack White, and a performance by David Bowie. However, Tesla is remembered as a bad businessman who ended his life in obscurity and was overlooked throughout much of the 20th century. What could he possibly teach today's inventors and entrepreneurs? Surprisingly, a lot, says experts who've studied his life. He was a disruptive technologist, says Jane Alcorn, president of the Tesla Science Center. If you're similarly disruptive, you can learn from Tesla's failures as much as his successes. Here are a few lessons that, more than a century later, still speak volumes. Number 1. Put on a show. First, consider what Tesla did right. He was a consummate showman. At a time when people were afraid of electricity, he held crowds spellbound by letting current pass through his body to illuminate a bulb held in his hand. He also posed for photos in which he appeared to sit calmly next to massive bolts of artificial lightning. He would let very high currencies of electricity through his body, says Vladimir Pistalo, author of Tesla, A Portrait with Masks. His hair stood up and sparks would come out. He would become a fountain of sparks, and his body and clothes would emit very slight auras. Are your presentations generating sparks? If not, it's time to brainstorm some ways to dazzle. Number 2. Know your backers' hearts. Tesla will always be remembered for his clash with uber-financier J.P. Morgan. After Morgan withdrew his backing from Tesla's project for wireless power transmission, Tesla lost his facility and became an untouchable to other potential funders. Tesla could have stayed in Morgan's good graces if he'd had a better understanding of what Morgan wanted from the research. Morgan basically just wanted to get the results of the races in his yacht, while Tesla had his monumental dream of free energy. How well do you and your investors' dreams align? And number 3, attract loyal supporters. Good partners and seconds in command do more than keep you focused. They keep your research alive when you've moved on. Everyone knows Thomas Edison because he had people to carry on his work after he died, says Alcorn. Edison had family and a whole workshop of people. Tesla was more of a lone worker. Insightful, committed partners can also keep you from forgetting your ultimate goals. Tesla's overarching ambition was to spread new ideas and keep moving. Patent, promote, and sell. If you're bursting with creative ideas, you may need someone to remind you how to make the most of them. As Alcorn says, you don't necessarily want to get rich off your inventions, but you want to protect your work and further it.